Hey guys, so today I am going to show you how I touch up my roots whenever I'm in a pinch and have to do it myself. I will be using Olaplex just to ensure that I'm not going to damage my hair too terribly, and for my developer I'm going to go ahead and use 20 volume just so once again I'm not over processing my hair. I always start out by sectioning my hair by splitting it right down the middle and then taking an ear to ear parting, creating 4 little sections that go all the way around my head. As you can see, I've mixed up my enlightener already, and I'm just going to start applying that at my root. I like to go ahead and outline every section that I work on before I get into actually subsectioning and painting it on the roots. I'll go through and just kind of paint the roots that's all along the outline just to make sure that I'm not going to miss any spots. Once I'm done outlining everything, I will go back and start subsectioning and painting it onto my root area. I like to take very small, slim sections for this just because we're using bleach, and once bleach dries out, it pretty much stops working, so you really want to make sure everything's very, very well saturated and you kind of move as quickly as you possibly can. Once you get to the front, it does become a little bit easier just because obviously you can see what you're doing now, but same idea. I'm just taking the same small subsections and painting the bleach right onto my roots. Also want to make sure that while the bleach is processing, you give it enough space to kind of breathe and to let air get to it so it can oxidize. If you smush it all down, you can really risk overlapping or getting bleach in places that you didn't mean to, and you could also kind of smother the bleach. Then we wait. It probably took me about 15 minutes to let this process. I just went back and kind of checked that everything was a nice bright yellow, and then I rinsed my hair out. Here I am just applying the Bond Perfector. This is the second step to Olaplex. It is a professional product, so if you don't have access to this, just go ahead and skip this step. After waiting 10 minutes for that to process, I went ahead and shampooed and conditioned my hair, and now I'm just blow drying it so I can apply that purple. I'm using the same 4-quadrant sectioning as I did before to apply the purple, and I will be using Pravana Vivids in Violet. This, once again, is a professional color, so if you don't have access to this one, feel free to use any purple that you want. Applying the purple to me is always the funnest, scariest, messiest, and easiest part. I just kind of accept beforehand that it's gonna get everywhere. I'm gonna get it on my skin. I'm gonna get it on my face. If you accept that beforehand, things will be a little bit easier for you and you won't be so disappointed when it does get everywhere. I'm taking the exact same sections as I did when I was bleaching it and doing the exact same thing. I'm going through and outlining everything first and then going back through and subsectioning and painting it right onto the roots. Now, since this is a depositing color, that means it's not going to lift or damage your hair, so you can pretty much leave it on as long as you feel like. I usually leave mine on for about a good hour. Once I've made sure everything from the root area is really heavily saturated and covered, I will go back with the extra that I have in the bowl and just pull through on the ends. And now I feel like I've ran a marathon and we wait. Okay, so that is it. My hair is all purple again. Thank God. I feel like such a more normal person with purple hair again. This is the finished product. Everything is purple. You can see my roots are a little bit lighter, but honestly, that's kind of how it always is, just because the rest of my hair has like 50 layers of purple on purple on purple, so never really too worried about that. Yeah, this is it. If you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments down below. And I worked kind of really hard on this video, so if you like it, please let me know by actually liking this video. And if you want to, you can subscribe to my channel. I try and put out new videos every week, but you never know, no promises. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!